Hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome back to my channel. It is about 3:42 p.m. here, and I've been thinking off and on about this journal today. I'm going to put this faux leather piece here. This is a book binding, and I had to pull this up to do this, but I decided that I felt like it needed to be bound on this one side, especially since, to me, it seems like it's a journal made for a guy, and I don't know, it just felt like it needed a touch of leather to it, to me, so that is what I'm doing. Adding a touch of leather to it. It's not much, it's just a little bit. And I just think that it will look really nice. So let's give it a try. If it doesn't work, hey, I might ruin the whole thing. I'll have to start all over. Oh my gosh, that'd be frightening. That would be frightening. So this is a book binding material. I bought it at Dick Blick, and they come in several colors: red, blue, a black. What else? And then in this faux leather, they come in this brown and kind of a, I don't know, kind of a reddish brown. I bought it, but I don't really like it. I don't know why. It's not as pretty on a book as I think it should be. I need to still trim that some more. It's okay if it doesn't fit all the way on this side. Just when you open it up, that's where you're really going to see it. Anyway, the black leather one like this is really, really nice. It's just such it looks so leather-like. And it's just so pretty, I think. And I'm not one that uses a lot of solid black colors in their work, so but I have used it on mini albums in the past, and gosh, it makes a beautiful binding, book binding edge like this. A nice spine cover. It's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so there is that one. Let's put the other one on. I hope this sticks with doesn't feel like it wants to stick with this. Maybe I'll try glitter glue on the other one, just in case that one does not work. I think I better put this back down. There we go. So how is everybody today? I'm doing well. cut this off after I get it on there, I think. If you have to pull yours up, make sure you re-glue any paper that comes up in the process, like that one right there. Now what I had to do on these was I folded it in half so that it would form nice and easily around the spine, and this is a 1.5 inch piece. Okay, let me pull these cards out. So that we can get it back up on its back end here. No, I think I better cut that right now. One right there, one right there. Okay, that'll be better. Oh, I was going to try the glitter glue on this one, wasn't I? Not that one, I'm not. This is a paper-backed bookbinding, so it might stick better with the glitter glue. Or, I don't know, it might not. Caught my hand on something when I was getting all this stuff down. Yeah, that feels like it sticks a lot better. Yep, it sure does. I think the other one is drying nicely, but it just felt so slippery, like it didn't adhere quickly enough. But it's probably because of this kind of a glossy paper here. But it doesn't peel off, you know, so it's not like a kind of bookbinding that sticks. Nice. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Alright, now if you feel like this needs to be covered as well, I did bring along a piece that is 1.5 inches wide. Let me fold it in half, and I will cut it off right here. There. Now, my recommendation would be, if you're going to do this, is to put it kind of in the middle of this so it's not hanging out over the edges. And I'll use this glue on it because I'm gluing it to fabric. And I'll start by putting it right on the spine of it. So that I can bend this up and get my crease in there. So that I can get this down in the crease. Where's my bone folder? There it is. And then we'll come and do this side. That glue off my hands because the glue on the leathery stuff will look really bad. You just want to, you don't want to break your book in half, but you do want to make sure that that is in there good. Now, before we can put the papers in here, we'll need to let this dry completely. But look at that. I think that looks great. Now, if you wanted, you could put it over the top here as well. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave this part of the book like it is, but I am going to glue this one loose paper down that I see. There's always one, isn't there? Always one. Okay, so let me show you what I've done so far. In here, I have put a postcard. I did have to cut it down a little bit. I have had to stretch the pockets. Here is this little journaling card. And here is this tag, and I just had these extras. This is not a Tim Holtz here, it's something out of another paper pack. And I just put coffee dyed paper on the back, and this one was already made with this on as the backing. This pocket I have stretched nice and far. And then back here, I've added another tag, decorated it up a little bit to look like maybe like a man's shirt, right, coming down there. Don't know, a bunny ear sticking out. So just a nice tag to write on. And that is as far as I've gotten, I believe. This one we'd already put our tags in it. I think those are fine. Those were just some of the little Tim Holtz tags. Perfect for writing little quick notes on, or if you need to give somebody your phone number, there it is right there. I still have to make these. And that puts us to here. We have this, what do you call it? What do you call it? A side tuck. This is stretching the pockets. just opens them up. You can see I got a little bit of glue on the leathery part, and it does stay. I don't know if you can see that, but it does make a little mark. Okay. Yep, that opens nicely. Okay. Somebody with a motorcycle. Again. Okay, so I have this card here. Doesn't look very cool cut off like that. So I think maybe what I'll do, I mean, it's the right height, but I think it's the right height and right width, but I don't like that. So I'm going to cover this with something else. I guess we could have this showing as part of the tag. That would be okay. And on the back we could put something that could be written on. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to put these two together. That'll make a nice thick tag. Now, if you wanted, you could seal this tag on 3 sides, and you would have a little secret pocket in there. So, let's do that and see what it looks like. But before we do that, we'll have to cut our tag shape, won't we? Let's see. I like to use this. I need them. I've earned them. It doesn't look even. Okay, gotta turn it around and see if I did it wrong. I did. No wonder it doesn't look right. I thought it was weird. Funny how when you look at something you can tell that it is not quite right. Okay. Yep, this one was off too. No wonder I couldn't figure it out. Just slightly. Okay. Now I'm going to glue this one to there. And then I'll trim that off, maybe. Okay, just do it now. My mind says, and just take care of it. It was off by quite a bit. Wow. Okay. So if we were going to make a little secret hiding spot for a private love note from his wife, that's how we do it. We would go like this. we would seal up that bottom, and we'd go along the back, and we'd go to here, we'd go to here, and we would go right to there. And then, after all, you don't want your kids to find your love notes to your spouse or to your significant other, whichever he or she may be. Okay. So there is that part. Now we won't cut a thumb hole in this, because then the secret is given away. But we are going to put a whatchamacallit in this. So if I divide it between those lines, my center is going to be right about here. So that is where this is going to go. Right there. Now it's still looking a lot like a tag. So that's good. We want it to look a lot like a tag. And I think this time I might use, have I used the brown one yet? Don't know. Nope. Haven't used the tannish one yet. Oh my gosh. They must think this is a raceway. And then we have this. That. Kids racing up and down the street. It doesn't really bother me, except for it's not like an empty place like when we raised our kids here. When we raised our kids, wasn't in, oh, I don't know what year finally houses started coming in, but we didn't have to worry about it. Okay, now I am going to stick some Fabri-Tac down in here, because this kind of string always loosens up. So this is just something I do with my tags. Not all the time, but some of the time. I just glue that together so that it stays a little better. There, not bad. Sorry, I had to, I'm going to try and put this with the video I did this morning, but I don't know if I'll be able to. If you see it separate, then I didn't. It just meant they didn't go together. But I just had to get going this morning. Just was very upset about the news and very worried about the Ukrainian people, and it's been hard for me to get away from the news. My daughter, one of my daughters, said, "Mom, you gotta turn the news off." I'm like, I can't, I gotta watch. I gotta know what's going on. I'm one of those people. I always wanted, as I was growing up, to be a news reporter. Highly discouraged by my father. But yeah, I always wanted that. And so, anyway, just been very worried about everybody in Ukraine, and you know, a lot to worry about. Okay, so there is the secret letter right in there. I'm going to leave it out a little bit so the new owner knows that there's a secret spot for a letter. Just a plain old envelope. Oh, we need something big to put in there, don't we? Let's have a look at this. Oh yeah, that is nice, you guys. Oh, this leather, it's like a butter suede. It feels really good. Feels good. I decided to leave this pinkish color paper. It's okay. It will be okay. Let's see, we have that one. We have that one. I'm not going to put these back in until we sew in the spine. We won't do that till tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to be gone. Sorry. But tomorrow I work at the Genealogy Society. That's probably what's wrong with me today, is I kind of pout before I have to be gone on a day. I'm kind of a pouter. Oh yeah, that's me. Pout, pout, pout. I wish I'd have made this a bigger pocket. It's going to be a bigger pocket if I do any more messing with it. I was just trying to decide if I could stick a... No, we'll do it here. We'll put it here. Never mind. Okay, so to get a little book thing under there, that will fit. Okay. So then we'll have to fold it right about there. Okay, I'm going to trim it just a little bit at the base. And a little bit at the top, and that's just to make sure everything is even. There we go. Okay. Now, what do we need in here? We need paper. And we will put in there we'll put some of this in there. Let's go from there to where? From there to there? Okay, so I need to bend it right there. I need to bend you. There's that one. And then I think we'll tear it. And let's have a look. Oh, too long. So then we'll do the next best thing, because that's going to be a very tiny tearing spot. So we're going to cut it off right here. Ooh, that thing is so noisy, isn't it? There we go. Now let's see what it looks like. Oh, almost perfect. Need to cut a little off that top. Okay, now let's look. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Okay, so now let's get our next piece of paper. Now this time I'm going to fold this one in half, but I want the sheet to come out this far, or at least partially that far. And then I'm going to bend it right about there. It's being very stubborn. Okay, I'm going to bend it right there. I'm going to remove its second piece of paper, and it's going like that. And then this is going in there like that. See? Okay. But we need to take a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom. Now, I know that's not straight, so I'm going to go back over it. And just a little bit needs to come off. There we go. That uses up that full sheet of paper, full 2 sheets of paper. So we need to do 2 more, just like that. And that will give us a nice little booklet. Whoops, that one is a very crooked little booklet, isn't it? Okay, let's tear that one. Just seems awful crooked. It's okay. Little off the bottom and a little tiny bit off the top or bottom, whatever floats its boat. There we go. Okay. And then this piece, need to take a little off the top and a little off the bottom. There we go. And then we're going to push it to the edge. And fold this one over. Just like that. And we're going to reverse the one. And then let's put it inside here so that it's just a little nicer. Okay. Now we're going to need to put this right in there. I think we'll round the corners. So we better round these corners too, just because we like to. Needs to go back up there. Half inch. They won't round much on this paper here. You might have to kind of clip them around a little bit. Okay. Okay, so there's that and that. Now we just need to bind that in there. Let's see. I could bind it with that. But I'm thinking we might bind it with, no, that'd be too weak. Too weak. We'll use this. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Okay. I'm just going to guesstimate. Okay, now I'm going to come around to the front here, the inside, to poke my holes. Okay? It's just easier to poke them this direction. Good heavens, what are you hanging on to there? It's not a very big journal, but it doesn't need to be. We still have our papers for the center of the journal. Okay. And then I'm going to take, I have an extra piece of leather. It's not as wide, but I thought we might be able to put it on here. But I think it would have to be just as wide. And that's not very wide. That's only 1/2 of an inch. That would probably work. Yeah, I think it'll work. Okay. Okay. Let's put that into there. Okay, let's go to the other side. Put it right down the spine area. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing in there, but I can see it. Can you? Now you can. I opened it up. I'll show you what it is. And we will make it happen together. Okay. Just a nice notebook. Isn't that cool? And when you put the faux leather on them, they just have a whole different look, you know it? Don't you think? I do want to make some of the leather like Carol at Free Spirit Arts and Tammy. She made it as well. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Now that means we have to come back in and give it a little pocket on each side. Cool. You know what? We better see if it'll fit. If it doesn't fit, oh no, then it's an extra. I can't untie this because I have already glued it shut. It's catching on something, but I'm not sure where. There we go. Oh, I got it in upside down. Well, let's just flip it over. We can still put this part in first. Yeah, it's catching on something there. I have to look. I'll have to look and see what's in there. So there we go. Oh, wow. And like I said, we are going to tie this with this. Or, gosh, maybe we should make a leather closure. I think I have a buckle. We can make a belt buckle. But this is so simple, isn't it? Just to wrap it and give it a little tie like this. Isn't that cool? It's so cool. I love it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that butter suede. It is soft. It feels cool to the touch, and it's just awesome. And then in here, we got to have that other journal. Those pages, I'm probably going to do those. Now this is parchment paper. I think we will do these like we did the one in the middle that we just made, where we take the papers and put one this way and one that way. See what I mean? This one would go this way. This one would come this way. This one would go... Well, the next one would go this way. Then all the half sheets are not just right together. They're kind of divided up so that it actually ends up creating a little less bulk right there immediately because it's more spread out between the weight of the papers. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I don't know. Oh gosh, it's 4:30. I have to let you go. I gotta go make dinner. I was gonna make dinner at 4 o'clock, but I was having too much fun with you guys. I was playing. So there we go. That way when we sew it in, we have a full sheet of paper at the beginning. Now, we might have to cut some of these off. We'll decide when we get that far. But isn't that going to be cool? Oh my gosh, I love it, you guys. I absolutely love it. And I think that will be enough sheets of this paper. It's not a thin parchment. It is thick enough to go safely through your computer. So, yeah. I wish I had a leather look paper. I guess I could maybe put coffee dyed papers in there. Now that I have coffee dyed papers. Guys, we're gonna probably finish this tomorrow. And then what will we make? Oh, we won't finish it tomorrow. I won't be here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be at Genealogy. I'll be helping people research, actually. I'll be getting their taxes out and taking a peek at those. And I gotta get those submitted. And we got banking to do tomorrow. All kinds of goodies. We have a business to run down there, and it runs like a business. Just got lots to do. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go for now, and I will talk to you later. I hope you're enjoying this series on this Tim Holtz Made for a Man journal. It could be made for a woman, too. I mean, I did put some womanly papers in here. So, man or woman. So, I just love it. I can't get over it. It's just it is a super, super nice one. Okay, gotta go. I have to package up a couple of books to send out tomorrow since I'm going to town. See you later. Bye.